In less than 24 hours, national archery record holder 17-year-old Cole Beres will be on a plane making his way for Argentina. It's the World Youth Archery Championship, and Cole is joining us now to talk about the championship and the journey that it took to get there. Good morning to you.
Thank you.
And you're kind of under the wire here because you're 17 and the competitors are between 18 and 21.
Yeah, I just squeezed under. I turned 18 in November, so I just make the cut of December 31st is your age, so I'm 18 then technically. So.
Okay, so technically you will be the youngest in the Canadian group.
Yes, I am.
Okay, 11 Canadians, approximately 400 athletes from 30 countries. No pressure.
Thanks.
Are you excited? How do you feel?
Oh, I'm super excited. It's been years in the making for me. I've been shooting scores and practicing and working hard just to try to make it, and I'm still trying to figure out that I'm going. It hasn't really sunk in yet.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll have plenty of time on a plane to think about that one. Let's take a look at some of these pictures and some of the competitions that you would compete in. So, obviously, on a different scale, what you would do here locally. So tell us a little bit about your road to making the cut here.
Well, I do a lot of local tournaments, things up in Edmonton right now. We have something called the Alberta Classic. I shoot there. Down in Arizona in the U.S., there's a big tournament down there, and of course, there's a few tournaments just across Canada. Canada Cup, Canadian Nationals, which this year was in Quebec.
Okay, and set the scene for us. So what is your objective in a shooting run?
So basically, you're on the line, and the target's 50 meters down there, and there's a 10 ring about this big, and your goal is to get every arrow into the 10 ring as you can.
And what does it feel like when you get?
Oh, it's always good, but you got to think about the next one, because if you don't get the next one in, doesn't mean much.
Is there a time limit?
Yeah, you have 4 minutes to shoot 6 arrows, and then you do that 12 times.
Okay, speak a bit about what you use here in your competition. And this isn't actually standardized. There's some regulations, but you set up your gear.
Yeah, so this is a compound bow. It's a little bit different for everyone since everyone's a different size. Not everyone can pull 53 pounds, or I have a 31-inch draw length, so from where my hand is to where my arm is, that's how long my draw length is. 31 inches is pretty long, so some people are usually 28 to 29 inches.
Okay, is that an advantage, or?
A little bit. You get a little bit more speed for your arrow.
Right.
Really, it's not a huge difference.
Okay.
The biggest thing is the compound bow. You got these 3 carbon rods. This long one's called a front bar.
Yeah.
It's got your front weight, and then your 2 side bars. Basically, it just, when you hold up the bow, it actually just kind of aims itself.
Right.
So it tries to take as much strain from the archer as possible, so you can just focus on aiming.
Uh-huh. And then how much tension, how much weight do you have?
I pull 53 pounds, but compound bows are really nice. They have what's called let-off. So once I get back to my anchor point, it's 75% let-off. No, 65% let-off, so I'm holding about 15 pounds.
Wow. And the way that you do the math, you're an engineering student, which you've put on pause for these competitions.
Yeah.
Does that help you in being able to set up your own stuff?
A little bit. Some of it, I understand how the bow works. But it's also the fact I still have the people at my shop I go to all the time, and I ask, this is going wrong. What do I do? Or this isn't feeling right. How do I fix it? So.
Yeah. Okay, and not only are you working with a great amount of tension, the bow itself is 10 pounds.
Yeah, 10 pounds about, yeah.
And then you have to be, what is the skill? As still as you possibly can?
It's not so much as still as you possibly can. It's more being consistent. Since you're trying to hit the same spot every time, if every shot's consistent, every arrow goes on the same spot. So the goal is to really be consistent and be focused.
Yeah. And be focused. And how do you get your focus? Where does that come from? Do you prepare in any way, or do you have any superstitions?
A lot of it is mostly just I train a lot, so I shoot 200 arrows a day, and for this past month, it's been 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just, you got to look at the target. I have a set thing I go through in my head that I think about, that I focus on. I focus on the target, and then I draw back, and I get ready, and I just shoot the arrow.
Repetition is key, and well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And what would it mean to you do you have any goals set for this upcoming competition in Argentina?
Of course, it's always to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Simple as that. Best of luck, continued success, and we'll be watching, so please do come back and share your results with us.
Definitely.